Hello, this is Alistair for this Lucky Games for Me Metro Daily Challenge for the 30th of August 2017. Listen, we're one day away from seeing what's the next PSN Plus games on for freezies, yes. But until then, we've got to tide ourselves over with news articles. Anyway, today the first article is coming from Kotaku, and his Sea of Thieves will launch with 540p and box 15 FPS support. What the fuck? Let's see what this is about. Something's really going on my computer. I think my computer's installing updates. As someone who tried to for years on my parents' excuse me. Let's restart again. As someone who tried to game for years on my parents' non-gaming PC, I've always been a fan of games that are made with optional low-spec mode. Give me settings that will make playable on a toaster or potato. Allowing more people to play is always a good thing, even if they can't experience maxed out glory. According to PC Gamer interview with Sea of Thieves PC design lead Ted Timmons, Rare's upcoming Pirate Sim is aiming to run on machines below the minimum specs to allow more people to access the games. Ooh, this sounds definitely interesting. Alright, there's a bloody massive quote, but here we go. We're trying to go low as possible. We have an idea of what the minimum specs are, but I won't quite ready to reveal them. We actually have been invited to play below to current plan to minimum specs to the technical alpha, so I can test a number of things performance side. We actually added a 540p mode, so you can go below HD. We've also added 50 FPS frame rate lock, because when you're talking in the community, some people say like, I'm actually happy playing at 50 frames per second, mainly because 50 frames per second. We were like, these people are really cool. We should support that and go them and say, oh, we've added mode for you. It's below our rare configured minimum spec, but if you're enjoying the game, why should you as developers knock you for that? I still apparently people are happy playing 50 FPS. I've just realised I haven't opened up the challenge yet, have I? Because I'm an idiot. I still remember trying to force Portal 2 to boot on my parents' PC's tower and almost setting the thing on fire. Thankfully, I'm a higher spec kind of gamer now, but it's great to see developers support those who don't have heavy duty hardware. It is nice how people with still computers which can't handle much these days can play modern games again. Yes. Yes. It's very nice. We're going for like basically 3 minutes of just the menu. Because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Anyway. Oh fuck. Oh, where's it? I don't know. Anyway. Okay, we're back onto another article for this. We'll go into the other Kotaku one, because we've got two Kotakus and one Rock Paper Shotgun this one this time. Alright. Anyway, Microsoft won't roll out Xbox One exclusive content and features. Yes. Anyway, when Xbox One X was first announced, a big part of Microsoft's pitch for the system was that it was an upgrade, not a replacement for the base Xbox One. Any game you buy from the Xbox One will play on the X, and any games you buy for the X will work on the base system. All those games will have all their functions and features across all versions. However, that line may not be solid for previously thought. According to VP on Xbox and Windows, Mike Ybarra, probably that's how you spell his name, pronounces his name, speaking to VG247, the choice regarding features and functions will ultimately be up to developers. Microsoft will not prevent devs from making games exclusive to the power of hardware. Ooh. So, right. So that is a big wowzers right off the gate. Microsoft are Microsoft are basically locking off allowing some of their player base to be locked off automatically. Now, I'm not just talking about via console brands, which, it happened. It's a bit more understandable. It's still a bit of a dick move, but it's a bit more understandable than internal locking off. So basically, Microsoft wants to lock off their own player bases from certain games. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Now, before anybody says anything, I'm not sure if Sony does this or not. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But I've got a feeling it isn't. Because from what I know, from the PS4s versus the PS4 Pros, is that if a game plays on PS4 Pro, you can play on the standard PS4 and vice versa. But Microsoft seems to be locking off their platform for people who just either can't afford the Xbox One X or don't want to play the Xbox One X and stuff like that. It seems stupid. Yeah, I don't think we should have exclusives. Because this is an argument should be having exclusives, should be having me. I think the game shouldn't be exclusive to consoles or different versions of console now, as it appears to be. But I don't mind DLC getting released a bit earlier, if you get what I mean. Right. Well, that's not what I mean. You get my point. No, that's not what I mean. I don't mean getting DLC. I mean, what I meant is I understand what, from a business point of view, why they do it. That's what I meant. For some reason my brain said that. No idea why. But I understand from a business point of view why exclusive deals are good from a business standpoint. Because, it gets you more dollar. It gets you more of that dosh. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, where were we on this thing? Anyway, hang on, excuse me, I need to sneeze a second. Oh, I know, it's refusing to. Excuse me. Anyway, all I've got is a quote. I think the boards we want to empower the developer to make choices for themselves and make us more. Okay, that first sentence is bullshit. I think largely want to empower the developer to make choices for themselves. Okay. Now, okay. Now, that sentence just screams, oh, we just want to make a fuck ton of money. Because they're gushing it up under the disguise of, oh, we're going to make everybody free and happy. We're just gushing it up. Just hearting up the sentence. They're hiding their true intentions. Oh, for fuck's sake, the dog's going off and it's bloody rocking now. Jesus Christ. Yep, it's gone off and it's rocking. It's scared of shadows. So, it does this. Oh, come on, I need a new line in a minute. Anyway, should we continue off with the quote? There will be a premise of look, games have to run on both. Oh, so they're suggesting that the game should run on both platforms. It's a suggestion. Like, make sure you run it on both platforms. Wink, wink. Is that what you're saying, dears? Yeah, that's what you're saying, innit? Of course, X is going to have better visuals, stating the fucking obvious, stating the obvious to stating stuff everybody already knows. So your word count is more. Yet, so people get tricked and say, no, you're saying so basically you're saying more, but you're saying a lot, we're not saying anything. Oh, great. And maybe a higher frame rate. Oh, maybe a higher frame rate. So a higher frame rate isn't guaranteed. So the only point of getting Xbox One S is if you're into fancier, sexier graphics. Well, I'm more performance guy, so according to this VP, there's not much reason for me to get an Xbox X unless it's an assured a frame rate boost. He said there may be a frame rate boost. It's a possibility. It's not a certainty. It's up to the developer. Oh, so now it's up to the... So, hang on. So, according to him, Xbox One X, the fact that it's going to have better visuals and a higher frame rate is completely up to the developer. So there is no point in buying the Xbox One X now. There is 0 point. Oh, shit. There is 0 point in buying the Xbox One X. Because it's all in the... So, the only advantage that the Xbox One X has is in the hands of the developer. So the fact that it's got better graphics, better frame rates, and better hardware and all sorts of... It will only support that if the developer chooses to. Microsoft, you're a bunch of fucking idiots. We'll finish this quote. Anyway, it depends on what they want to do. Yeah, we've discovered that now. But in general, if I could buy a copy of Game X from the store, I can plug it into an X. If I can plug it into an S, I'll have a great time with that. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've covered all I really want to say in this. It's stupid. They're locking off the fan player bases to get money, which they don't realise. Once everybody's got an Xbox One X, they're only going to get like one sale per game. Let's just say each player buys a digital copy or physical copy each. Okay. Now let's say that. So let's say 10. Let's just say 10 million people buy a console. I know that's terrible numbers for a console, but let's just say each one's like 40 quid. They're only going to get like 10 million 40 quid's worth of consoles if they upgrade to an Xbox One X. But for a game, but if everybody, intersperses between the two, and people who don't have an Xbox One X, they're going to get more than that. Because it's just science, Mathematics is thingy, yeah. Anyway, it's been Alistair for this vlog of games. For the main Metro Game Test of the 31st of August 2017. Goodbye.